Good morning, my brothers and sisters. It is Sunday, April 12th, 2020, and it is Easter Sunday. Today's reading is going to be from Mark chapter 16. Before I get there, I just want to read one verse from Genesis chapter 2, verse 17. The Lord God commanded the man, saying, "You may surely eat of every tree of the garden, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat. For in the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die." And from that moment on, every piece of grass we've ever seen, every tree, every fish, every relative we've ever had, every grandparent, every parent. Some of us have seen even children die. Every rose we've ever had has died. Every paramecium you've ever seen under a microscope has died. And even every cancer cell. Death has entered the world. And in this milieu, then we have Mark chapter 16. When the Sabbath was passed, so this is very early sunrise time of Sunday morning, when Sabbath was passed, Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James and Salome, brought spices that they may go and anoint him. And very early on the first day of the week, when the sun had risen, they went to the tomb. And they were saying to one another, "Who will roll away the stone for us from the entrance of the tomb?" So, where are the big burly men that would normally help us with this? This does not speak well of the disciples, I think. It also speaks of their persistence. It's like, well, somehow we'll get the job done. And looking up, they saw that the stone had been rolled back. The stone was rolled back not so Jesus could get out. The stone was rolled back so the people could get in and see that he had already been raised. And that tells you about the stone. It was very large. And entering the tomb, they saw a young man, an angel, sitting on the right side, dressed in a white robe, and they were alarmed, just like everybody who sees an angel. And then he said to them, "Do not be alarmed," which is what angels always say. "You seek Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He has risen. He is not here. See the place where they had laid him. But go, tell his disciples and Peter that he is going before you to Galilee. And there you will see him, just as he told you." And they went out and fled from the tomb, for trembling and astonishment had seized them. And they said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid. So if you read the gospel accounts of the resurrection, this is just one of them. All four of them add another little aspect to that. We see this great tumult. We see running back and forth and excitement. We see news being passed. We especially see news not being believed. And belief and faith that Jesus was going to be resurrected was the furthest things in their mind. The women fully expected to see Jesus in the tomb, fully expected to need to find someone to roll away the stone, fully expected that the spices were going to be necessary, the expensive spices were going to be necessary. And then when we get to the news being shared with the disciples that Jesus wasn't in the tomb, and then later that Jesus had appeared to certain people, Mary Magdalene, first off, we find that they were not expecting it and did not believe. Then we see these angels, and we see activity, we see running, and we see love and duty. And here on this particular story, we see fear and trembling and astonishment and fleeing. And then great joy. And Jesus appears to Mary Magdalene in one of the other Gospels. She's the woman that had 7 demons. So remember, the milieu that all of us have experienced, every living thing that we have ever seen has died. And in this milieu of everything dying, we see Jesus not dying and coming back from death. And this is the day where Jesus says, I've got this. It's within my power. It's within my jurisdiction. It's within my control to fix this big problem that every single one of us sees all the time. I have conquered death. And for us Christians, this changes everything. Either this happened or it didn't happen, and our faith is centered and founded on this moment in time. Happy Easter, everyone. He is risen.